Hi everyone, I'm Jeannie Devon. Let's get zebra strong. Today we're talking instability. Now I'm a huge fan of using little toys like this soft Pilates ball to help build stability by using instability. So obviously using a squidgy ball like this is going to make us feel more unstable in some very simple movements. So you can add a whole new dimension to your exercise routine by adding a simple ball like this, which is going to make you feel more unstable. Now, the benefit of doing that is that it makes your deep postural stabilizing muscles switch on. So you're working much harder without even realizing it. So it's a really easy way of starting to build that postural strength, which is obviously going to help with our joint stability. So why don't we have a go on a nice simple exercise? If you've got one of these, grab it now, or you could use any kind of ball or something unstable. And we're basically just going to put it under our foot. So I'm going to go ahead and lie down. So they're really a great way of building proprioception. Okay, so what we'll do is put the ball under one of our feet, and then we're going to lie down. So as you can see, this foot is now quite unstable, which means my knee is unstable, my hip is unstable. So I'm going to have to be quite focused on this leg just to keep it stable. So this is an exercise in itself, just being here and being able to hold this steady without it wobbling. Okay, so sometimes we find that we're wobbling around just doing this. So don't worry if that's happening, it just means, that's your starting point. So settle in, try not to push into the ball. Okay, so you don't want to be pushing, you just want to try and rest the foot on the ball. But obviously the ball's got to try and stay pretty still. Check your hips are stable and level before you start, so you don't want to be leaning over onto the ball. Keep everything nice and heavy. What you're going to try and do is keep this weight consistent, but lift this other leg up off the floor into a knee roll. So we would have done this before as a simple exercise without the ball. You can always revert and go back and take the ball away. But take a breath in. As you exhale, let the pelvis and the ribs get heavy so that the other leg starts to float off the floor into a knee roll position. Now, hopefully my leg on this side has stayed still, my hip has stayed still, so all these joints are really stabilizing now to keep this other leg under control. And then I'm going to lower that leg back down. And you might feel those abdominals starting to work as the eccentric muscle control comes into play on the abs. So again, inhale, exhale, try not to press into the ball to find your stability. The stability is at a much deeper level. And then back down. And we're going to do that one more time. Inhale, find the weight, feel the heaviness through the opposite hip joint. Float the leg up. Now, if you've been doing that and it's starting to feel, fairly achievable and manageable, you just make it harder by reducing the base of support even more. So I could do that by maybe taking my arms off the floor. So now I've taken away my arm stability, shoulders have to stay heavy. Can I still maintain that sense of heaviness as I float the leg up? So now I've got shoulder stability coming into play as well. So I don't want to start tensing or cheating up here. I want to stay nice and heavy and lower that leg back down. And we'll do one more. Exhale to feel heavy. Keep that ball nice and steady. As I said, don't worry if it is wobbling a bit. It will get better over time. So don't give up, persevere with it. And lower back down. And obviously you can do the other leg as well in your own time. So just a little introduction into how you can, make your exercises more challenging for those deep stabilizing muscles to help build proprioception, build joint stability, and look out for some more, because I'm sure I'll get this out again and show you some other exercises another time. So thank you for listening, thank you for coming. I look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, stay zebra strong.